Roselle was a female Labrador retriever who worked as a guide dog in the United States. She was trained by an organization that specializes in preparing dogs to assist visually impaired individuals called the Blind. Her owner is Michael Hingson, a man who was blind since birth and worked in the North Tower of the World Trade Center in New York City. On September 11, 2001, after the building was struck by an airplane during a terrorist attack, Roselle remained calm and helped guide Hingson and 30 other people down to safety. She led him down 78 floors through crowded and smoke-filled stairwells. Just after they exited the tower, Tower 2 collapsed, sending debris flying. Despite the noise, confusion, and danger, Roselle followed her training without hesitation. She continued to assist Hingson by navigating through falling debris and directing him several blocks away from the towers. After the events of September 11th, Roselle lived a quiet life with the Hingson family. She retired from active service and died in 2011 due to health issue. In her memory, Hingson and Susie Flory wrote a book of his 9/11 experience entitled Thunderdog, The True Story of a Blind Man, His Guide Dog, and the Triumph of Trust at Ground Zero, which later became a New York Times bestseller. Togo was a Siberian Husky born in 1913 in Nome, Alaska. He was owned and trained by Leonhard Sapala, a musher experienced in long-distance sled dog travel. In 1925, during a diphtheria outbreak in Nome, a sled dog relay was organized to bring antitoxin serum from Anchorage. More than 20 teams participated in the relay across Alaska. Sepala's team, led by Togo, covered one of the longest and most dangerous sections, traveling about 260 miles. The route included crossing the frozen Norton Sound, where unstable ice and strong winds made navigation hazardous. Togo demonstrated an extraordinary ability to find safe paths and maintain direction during severe storms and low temperatures. His leadership allowed Sapala's team to bring the serum significantly closer to Nome, enabling the final teams to complete the delivery. After the serum run, Togo continued to live with Sapala and later retired in Poland Spring, Maine. He died in 1929. His body was preserved and is displayed at the Iditarod Trail Headquarters Museum in Wasilla, Alaska. In 2019, Disney released a film titled Togo, depicting the events of the serum run and the important role played by Togo and Sapala. Endal was a male Labrador retriever who served as an assistance dog in the United Kingdom. He was trained by the charity Canine Partners to assist individuals with physical disabilities. Endal became widely known for his work with Alan Parton, a Royal Navy veteran who had suffered severe injuries, including memory loss and mobility problems. Endal was capable of performing a range of tasks, including operating light switches, opening doors, retrieving items, and using a cash machine. In 2001, Endal gained national attention when he helped Parton after an accident. After Parton fell from his wheelchair and lost consciousness, Endal positioned him into the recovery position, covered him with a blanket, retrieved his mobile phone, and pushed it close to his face so he could attempt to call for help. He then went to a nearby hotel to get assistance. Endal was described as the most decorated dog in the world. He received several awards, including the PDSA Gold Medal, awarded to animals who have shown outstanding devotion to their duties in peacetime, and Gold Blue Peter Badge, the highest award for outstanding bravery and courage. Endal continued to live with the Parton family until he died in 2009 at the age of 13. Sergeant Stubby was a mixed-breed dog, often described as a Boston Terrier mix, born around 1916 in the United States. Stubby was initially a stray who wandered onto the training grounds at Yale University, where American troops were preparing to deploy to France. Private J. Robert Conroy adopted him and managed to smuggle him aboard the ship bound for Europe. He became associated with the 102nd Infantry Regiment, 26th Division, during World War I. During his time on the Western Front, Stubby participated in 17 battles and 4 major offensives. He saved his regiment from surprise mustard gas attacks, found and comforted the wounded. Stubby once caught a German soldier who was mapping the layout of Allied trenches, holding him until American troops arrived. His actions helped protect many soldiers from danger. Stubby has been called the most decorated war dog of the Great War, and the only dog to be nominated and promoted to sergeant through combat. After the war, he returned to the United States with Conroy and participated in parades and public events. Stubby lived out his later years in the care of Conroy and died in 1926. His body was preserved and is currently displayed at the Smithsonian Institution's National Museum of American History. Swansea Jack was a black retriever-type dog who lived in Swansea, Wales during the 1930s. He was known for his ability to rescue people from the water near the Swansea docks and the River Tow. Jack lived with his owner, William Thomas, close to the North Dock area. His first recorded rescue took place when he jumped into the water to save a drowning boy. Over the years, Jack became known for regularly helping people who fell into the river or the docks, many of whom were unable to swim. Witnesses reported that Jack would instinctively dive into the water whenever he saw someone struggling. It is estimated that he saved 27 people during his lifetime. In recognition of his actions, Jack received several awards, including a silver collar from the local council and 2 bronze medals from the National Canine Defense League. After years of service, Swansea Jack died in 1937 after accidentally ingesting rat poison. He was buried near the docks he once patrolled, and a memorial was later built to honor his life-saving work. Kuno was a Belgian Malinois who served with British forces in Afghanistan. He was deployed with his handler to help Special Boat Service soldiers during a night mission against al-Qaeda fighters. During the operation, the soldiers were trapped by heavy machine gun and grenade fire from an insurgent. Kuno was sent to break the deadlock. Wearing night vision goggles, he ran through enemy fire and attacked the gunmen, stopping the attack and allowing the soldiers to continue the mission. Unluckily, during the assault, Kuno was shot in both of his back legs. His handler and medics gave him emergency treatment in a helicopter while evacuating from the area. Kuno's injuries were serious, and one bullet had narrowly missed a major artery. Vets had to amputate part of one of his rear paws to prevent infection. After completing rehabilitation, Kuno retired from military service. He later became one of the first UK military dogs to be fitted with custom prosthetic limbs. Kuno was awarded the Dickon Medal, which recognizes acts of bravery by animals in military conflict. After retirement, he lived under private care in the United Kingdom. Titan was a German shepherd who lived with John and Gloria Bentavegna in the United States. One day, while John was away, Gloria's 8-year-old son was playing at home when a heavy piece of furniture fell on him, trapping him underneath and making it hard for him to breathe. Gloria's mother, who was watching the child, did not immediately notice what had happened. Titan quickly realized something was wrong. He barked, paced around, and insisted that the grandmother follow him. Titan led her to the room where the boy was pinned. Thanks to Titan's actions, the boy received urgent medical attention. Doctors later said that the boy had serious injuries, including a collapsed lung, and that he might not have survived without fast help. Titan's quick thinking and persistent behavior directly saved the child's life. In recognition of what he did, Titan received some awards, including the American Kennel Club's Award for Canine Excellence. Titan continued to live with the Bentavegna family and remained a trusted companion after the incident. Luca was a female German Shepherd-Belgian Malinois mix who served as a military working dog with the United States Marine Corps. She was trained to detect explosives and worked on more than 400 missions over 6 years in Iraq and Afghanistan. Luca specialized in leading patrols and clearing routes of hidden threats such as improvised explosive devices. During her service, no soldier under her protection was ever injured by an explosive device. In 2012, while on patrol in Afghanistan, Luca located a buried explosive. After alerting her handler, she continued searching for additional threats when a second device detonated nearby. Luca sustained severe injuries, resulting in the amputation of one of her front legs. After receiving emergency medical care and undergoing rehabilitation, Luca retired from active duty. She later lived with her original handler and continued to enjoy life despite her injury. For her service and bravery, Luca was awarded the Dickon Medal, the highest honor for animals serving in military conflict. Kabong was a female Aspen dog from the Philippines who became known for her actions during a road accident in 2011. While accompanying the daughter of her owner and a young cousin, Kabang saw the 2 children step into the path of an oncoming motorcycle. Reacting immediately, Kabang ran between the motorcycle and the children, pushing them out of the way and taking the full impact herself. The collision caused severe injuries to Kabang's face, resulting in the loss of her upper snout and part of her jaw. The 2 children were unharmed. Kabang's actions saved their lives. After the accident, Kabang remained active but required medical treatment for her injuries. A global fundraising campaign was later organized to help cover her surgery and care, and Kabang was treated at the University of California, Davis Veterinary Medical Teaching Hospital. Following her recovery, Kabang returned to the Philippines and lived with her original family. She died peacefully in 2021 at the estimated age of 13. In 1992, German Shepherd named Apollo was born. He was trained as a search and rescue dog by the New York Police Department. On September 11, 2001, after the terrorist attacks on the World Trade Center in New York City, Apollo and his handler, Peter Davis, were among the first search and rescue teams to arrive at the site. Apollo's tasks included searching for survivors among the rubble, navigating through unstable debris, and signaling the location of people. He worked long hours under dangerous conditions, including exposure to sharp materials, fires, and toxic dust. At one point, Apollo was almost killed by flames and falling debris. However, he survived, having been drenched after falling into a pool of water just before this incident. Apollo started working again as soon as Davis had brushed the debris off him, saving 8 lives in total. For his service, Apollo received the Dickin Medal on behalf of all search and rescue dogs who served after the September 11th terror attacks. After completing his active duty, Apollo retired and lived with his handler. He died in 2006 at the age of 14. Gander was a large Newfoundland dog who served with Canadian soldiers during World War II. Originally a family pet named Pal, he was given to the Royal Rifles of Canada after accidentally injuring a child while playing. The soldiers renamed him Gander and made him their regimental mascot. Gander quickly adapted to military life and accompanied the regiment when they were deployed to Hong Kong in 1941. In one notable incident, he picked up a live grenade that had landed near a group of wounded soldiers and carried it away before it exploded, sacrificing himself in the process. His actions are believed to have saved the lives of several soldiers. Gander was awarded the Dickin Medal, often referred to as the animal equivalent of the Victoria Cross, for his bravery and devotion to duty. He remains one of the few animals to have been formally recognized for heroism during World War II. Gander's memory continues to be honored by Canadian military organizations and through public memorials dedicated to the Battle of Hong Kong. George was a small Jack Russell Terrier who lived in Manaya, New Zealand. Despite his small size, George became known for his bravery during an incident in 2007. While playing outside with 5 children, George noticed 2 aggressive pit bulls approaching them. The children were at risk of being attacked. George quickly placed himself between the children and the larger dogs. He barked and confronted the pit bulls to protect the children. His actions distracted the dogs long enough for the children to run to safety. During the encounter, George was severely injured by the pit bulls. He was taken to a veterinarian but later died from his injuries. George saved the lives of the 5 children. His sacrifice was recognized by several organizations. George was awarded the PDSA Gold Medal for animal gallantry and devotion to duty. His story received international attention and highlighted how even small animals can perform acts of great bravery. George is remembered as a symbol of loyalty and courage in protecting others, regardless of his size. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos like this. Thank you again, and have a great day.